My people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Potato FC. Full time at the Mercedes Benz Stadium, and Chelsea are victors. We've won by 2 goals to nil against Los Angeles FC. The reason I feel a bit drained by this game, as much as we expected the win, is that I felt like I was watching a Conference League game. I felt like I was watching one of our games in the knockout phases of the Conference League, especially the first legs, first halves of the first legs. You know, Maresca is studying the opposition. He's trying to see the best way to approach it, and then we become more effective. We start to pounce in the second half. And it looks like that's just how Maresca looks at football overall. If he doesn't really understand the opposition, if he doesn't really know you as an opposition coach or a team that he won't face regularly, if we can put it that way, Maresca will be a bit more conservative in the first half. And that's what it was, starting Romeo Lavia in the midfield, allowing Marco Cucurella to almost be a second number 9, a shadow striker, playing alongside Palmer high up the pitch so as to make it a back three. The inverted system is something we've grown fond of under Enzo Maresca. That's understandable, right? However, I won't lie, it gets boring, guys. If you're an opposition manager of like an elite team, whether in Europe or across the world, you understand how Maresca might approach a game when he doesn't really know you as a manager. So I'm not saying Maresca is predictable. We have the quality to hold on in the first half and then pounce in the second half, but we can't do that every single game. I don't think so. Second talking point is Cole Palmer. Not at his best, but still effective, just like last season. Hasn't scored a goal from open play in over 5 months, right? But Palmer will still impact the game. Like today, his pass through to Delap's cross, Enzo Fernandez makes it 2-0, makes the game certain. But Cole Palmer's decision making, many a times, Palmer could faint. Faint in terms of you've made the decision you're going to shoot. You have so many men that could block the shot, because how many shots of Palmer's were blocked in that first half? He could feint, fake the shot, lay down the defender, then pick your spot. The old Palmer would have done that. So just those small elements. I'm not saying it's as easy as though I've been on the pitch and I can do it, but I think Palmer's decision making is slightly predictable to the opposition. He makes a decision and you can see what he's about to do. Unless it's a threaded pass in which he's opening the opposition, then he's effective. You know what I mean? But I'm still happy with Cole Palmer. This is not me being displeased with our player. He's effective regardless. He is Cold Palmer. Jump into the boxes. First one, I'm giving it to Pedro Neto. Brilliant play down the wing on the right side. Feints, cuts in, and then near post finish. We need this from Pedro Neto going into next season. Yes, first game of the Club World Cup. We'll expect this from Pedro Neto across the tournament, but I need him to do this over the next 50 games, 50 odd games. We're playing Champions League. Neto, show up with that form. That's the player I expect Neto to be. Even his shots weren't wary today. His decision making was good today. I liked how his all-round game went throughout the game. I'm happy with Neto. Great game from him. Maresca brings on Enzo Fernandez. He brings on Malo Gusto. He brings on Dario Isugo. He brings on Christopher Nkunku. He does not bring on Andre Santos. No minutes for Andre Santos today. That's okay. Is it okay? We're going to play ES Tunis. We're going to play Flamengo. I'm hoping Santos starts one of these games, not off the bench. He needs to start. Maresca might not prefer him. For him to start or give Dario Isugo minutes before he gives Andre Santos minutes is concerning for me. I don't know how to feel about that. He did say that Dario Isugo is working well. He actually didn't mention much about Andre Santos in his press conference, which left me concerned initially. Now I'm even more concerned. But Santos is our player. He's at the club. He needs minutes, Maresca. Please play him. You get me? We jump, guys. Second box. I'm going with the debutant. Historic debut. He makes his debut in the new installment, the new format Club World Cup. First game debut for Liam Delap. We have a striker. We have a striker. Number 9. Could the curse actually be lifted? Could we see the man that arrives and ends this torment of a man wearing the number 9? Liam Delap could be the guy. Assist on debut. I think he needed a goal, but it's fine. He has other opportunities. More effective than Jackson in this game, in my opinion. Jackson did well. The movement from Jackson is undeniable. He's always been that guy for Chelsea. But Delap is direct. He gives you that option. The way he made that run, it's outside in for Palmer to find him. Beautiful movement from Liam Delap. I think he's gonna have a stellar career at Chelsea, in my opinion. I don't see why he would have anything lackluster. You get me? We move, guys.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
Third box, I'm going with our Kukurela. Kukurela in terms of football. he doesn't put a foot wrong. How can I even begin to praise Kukurela? He looks like he's going into next season even stronger. He's just been going from strength to strength. That's our boy. That's Mark Kukurela. You get me? Great game from him. As I said, no foot wrong. Inverting into the mid, staying back, getting back into defensive shape. Kukurela has mastered the art under Enzo Maresca. He's Enzo Maresca's player, if anything. Possibly his favorite player. You get me? I wouldn't even dispute that. Final box as we conclude. Before I go, guys, before I even mention the final box, Malik Fofana. We have to break it down. We'll be here for that tomorrow. Be sure to join the fam. You get me? 20-year-old winger from Leon. Let's bring him in because I like him. You get me? Final box, our Jefe, which means boss in Spanish, Don Enzo Fernandez. I'm so happy with Enzo Fernandez, guys. I'm so pleased that I was wrong months back in saying that he's slightly one-dimensional. He doesn't bring out the creative side of his game. He's playing like a number 8. Seeing him in that number 8, I'm not saying he's the same as Frank Lampard. They are different players completely, but Enzo Fernandez is carrying the number 8 the same way our all-time top goal scorer carried that number. I appreciate Enzo Fernandez. World Cup winner, of course. Recently kicked someone in the face on international duty. At club level, we forgive him, and I hope that player's okay. But Enzo, thank you for stepping up to the plate in the right moments. He's been clutch. Today's goal reminds me of the goal against Liverpool come the end of the season. That 3-1 win at Stamford Bridge, the way he goes it into the box, finding himself there. Pedro Neto cut back. Same thing today. In the box like a number 9, ready to pounce. And then you take that first touch, that composed first touch. Oh, come on. Class player. Beautiful player. We're blessed at Chelsea. We have South Americans. We have North Americans, Gabi Sloninas, you get me? We have Europeans, we have Africans. Gotta love Chelsea, guys. We'll be back, as I said, Malik Fofana. Definitely the rest of the games in the group stage. I believe our next game is against Flamengo. Gotta break it down. Felipe Luis will be in the opposition box on the other side of the dugout. Happy to see him. We have to beat him. You get me? Blessings, my people.